Think about you when I'm making a
Welcome back to my shop. In this video we're going to do something that we've never done before, and it's about time we did. And this is production, finishing, turning of bowls. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4 bowls that I've prepared before. So this is an olive bowl, or it will be a plate, that I've turned on the 4th of April. So that's half a year, and it's been drying since, and it's pretty dry and ready. I do have some water stains here because I had a leak, so I don't know how much I will have to take off before this disappears, but we will just have to see. I've got a Cypress bowl that, if you remember, this is the bowl that I've turned where I had the problem with my lathe that was wobbling. So that's dry as well, and that's from the 12th of May, and it's quite dry now and ready to be finished, and it's going to be really nice. I might even try scorching this a little bit to bring out the grain, but we will have to see. It will be the first time that I'll scorch anything, so we will have to see how we're gonna manage that. And I need to finish up this base pretty badly, maybe with some harsh sanding, and we'll see. This is another Cypress bowl, quite a large one, which I've turned on the 19th of April, so that's also half a year ago, and it's quite dry, quite light. There's some tear out, but that will go away. And the last one is also a Cypress small bowl, might turn into a platter, turned on the 4th of April, actually the same day I've turned this olive. And that's gonna be nice. There's a small bark inclusion here. We'll try to keep it as part of the bowl, and I think that I might try to scorch this one too.
Chicago, I didn't know where else to go. I was paid to shoot a man. I just shot him and then I ran. I didn't even get the money I owed. I turned around and took to the road. I've been wandering to and fro and made my way to Chicago. I see the fire of the barrel and bullets fly like an arrow. I see the trouble in the poor man's eyes. I see his soul take to the skies.
Okay, I sanded the rim to 320. It's really beautiful. Just beautiful grain on the Cypress. Just love it. So I'm going to scorch this rim, but before I do, I'm going to give it the lathe and around the lathe a good cleanup, because I don't want anything to catch up on fire, obviously. So give me a couple of minutes to organize everything and we'll give it a go. Okay, everything is cleaned up all around the lathe. Now I'm using this, let me see if I can get it all in the shot. I'm using a MAP burner, it's a MAP gas, MAPP gas, and I have this head that is actually used for creating glass beads. It burns really hot and it's gonna burn this wood just nicely, I believe. We're going to try this together. I'm going to spin. I don't have anything to connect to my lathe at the moment to spin it slowly, so I'm going to try spin it at the lowest speed and see how it takes. This doesn't seem, see a little bit of darkening here, and a little bit here. Maybe I'll try without spinning it manually. I think that should do the trick. You can still see some of the grain through the scorching. Let me give it a quick sanding and see how it looks. I want it darker. Okay, that looks like it did the trick. Got a couple of hairline cracks that's developed here that will get a CA treatment in a second. Okay, I want to do some scraping on the outside again to make it sharp again.
My breathing is in and choking you out by the seat of the mountain spruce. Have anything to do with you, my feelings, some strange power to choose. Fly on, as construction paper.
Okay, I needed to finish the bottom of my bowl. This is the first of 4, and I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to be using my sanding wheel, which I've made from plywood and some Velcro and a piece of rubber foam that you can get in any hardware store, masquerading as a bathroom rug. And I'm going to use it as a friction chuck to spin the bowl, so I'll be able to finish the bottom. So this is the first time I'm trying this, and it's going to be interesting. I'm going to bring in my tailstock and I'm going to place my bowl against the rubber and use my live center to center it. I've never tried this before, but I have a feeling it's not that bad. Let me spin it around and see how it reacts. I'm going to stay out of the way, obviously. That is actually not half bad.
As construction paper, new descent, another layer. Miles down.
Here is my very first scorched rim bowl, and I think, well, it's more of a plate than a bowl, but I think it came out really nice. The grain is lovely, the color is lovely, the bark inclusion is a nice touch, the burnt rim is very nice. You can see the grain in the dark parts, and some of it took better to the finish than the other, which gives it a striped effect, and I think it's really nice and unique. So I've finished a couple of bowls and I'd like to show them to you. And now flat bottom, more of a plate than a bowl, but still we have the rim that was scorched, and there's the inclusion. It looks really nice. And also I've done the wobbly bowl. As you can see, the grain and the color and the finish came out really nice. I think this is probably one of my favorite bowls ever, with the scorching and the grain. Perfect size, absolutely small eye in the wood. Here I have a little foot that will give the bowl, when it's resting on the table, a levitating effect. It would look like it's above the table a little bit. The grain is really nice. Hope the camera catches the details. And as you can see by my attire, that it's getting really cold here in the shop, and actually it's not nice being with the hat, so it's about time I remove it. And I want to thank you for joining me in the shop for this project. I'm sorry that I've lost some of the footage of the bowls, but those things happen. I'm going to start working harder and better to prevent that from happening ever again, but I can't make any promises. Thank you for joining me in my shop for this project, and I hope to see you back in my shop really soon.
Devil's tongue, good